Just a girl and her dog who quarantine and vlog.
I have lived in 500 square feet, a little bit under 500 square feet for a little bit over 8 years now. I know I look like I'm 21. It's because I'm like aging backwards. It's such a burden. I have lived here for almost 8 years, and I am a firm believer that it is not how much space you live in, but how you live in your space that matters. And if you live a decluttered, clean, organized life, then you can make any space fit your needs. I am constantly organizing and constantly making an effort to keep this place clean and functional for me and for my dog. So if you are interested in living in a condo in downtown Chicago, I hope that this gives you a little bit of an idea of how you can make a condo space work for you to live and work full-time in a lockdown, in multiple lockdowns. I love seasonal wreaths, so no matter what season it is, I will always have a wreath on the door. As soon as you open up the door to the home, you come into the hallway and you see the kitchen immediately on your left. I love the hallway because all of the lights are right there by the door. So when you leave, you can know that you're turning on or off every single light. Right next to the door is a closet where I keep all of my coats and dog walking items. Tinley's food is down there, my boots. It's kind of like a makeshift mudroom. And I absolutely love that you walk into an open feeling in the kitchen and that there is a separation between the kitchen and the living area. I have a whole other video on the kitchen renovation that I did in this condo. I will link that video in the description below so you can see the entire thought process behind this kitchen build. The kitchen itself is about 10 by 10 feet. And right off of the kitchen, you have the other half of the hallway closet, which has more household items on the top, a few clothes, household items, extra canned food, that sort of thing. Coming out of the kitchen, you go to the right to a closet, a bathroom, and another closet that I turned into a home office. I have another video where I give you a cloffice tour of how I built this closet office. I will also link that video below, but it's been really important to have a separate workspace that is completely separate and feels separate from the rest of the condo. This little closet I keep very organized, and I'm constantly reorganizing it to make sure that it doesn't get cluttered. And then you make your way into the bathroom, and I love coconut oil. I use coconut oil to take off my makeup every single night. So I use that little warmer with the bowl to heat up the oil for my makeup remover. And I use the 2 baskets just to hold hairbrushes, straighteners, and hair supplies. I love this little trash can because it's so skinny and it just fits right next to the toilet and you can't even see it. I also got this non-fog mirror, which does not fog up when you shower, which I love in a small space. And the vanity has tons of storage. There are very deep drawers that I use for hair clips, hair ties, things that I use on a daily basis. And then I've got my hair dryer and some cleaning items under the sink. And now into the living area, which is where Tinley spends most of her time, half of the time. The other half is in the bedroom. I love these little storage coffee holders. I don't know what to call them, but it's really nice to not have to have an entire stand next to the couch, but I still have a place to put the remotes. And then with coronavirus, obviously the churches were shut down for a while, and I am often doing church from home. So it was really important to me in 2020 to designate an area for worship. So this is my little prayer corner. And then I got this little cat house where I ended up putting Tinley's toys. And it works out so perfectly because I can clean up, but then whenever she wants to play with the toy, she can easily access the toy by putting her head inside. This is my hobby corner. I love music and I love reading, so rather than having a library or a music room, I just designated this corner to the things that I love. And what I love most about this record player is that in the morning I can just close it up, pull out the crate, and I can store it behind Tinley's crate. So that then I can unzip the top of her crate and air it out, wash the blankets, easily get in there and give her a little bit more air for the day. Coming off of the little music corner, hobby corner, is the bed area. And this is not a formal bedroom because it doesn't have a closet and a door, but it's got part of a wall, which is really nice to separate the bedroom sleeping area from the living area. One thing I get asked all the time is how I stay organized. So in this front mudroom hallway area, I've got household items at the top, which is going to include light bulbs, caulk, bug sprays, you name it, toilet paper, Ziploc bags, things like that are in those big bins that you see on the top shelf of this closet. And then I have just one puffy winter coat that I use to walk the dog. I use that every day. I've got 2 heavy-duty scarves, one nice fancy jacket in case I'm going to church. I've got my snow pants and a neck warmer. I've got my one and only purse, that's all you need. I've got a lightweight jacket and I've got a leather going out jacket. Now I love shoe organizers because I don't have a mudroom or a formal entryway. This is really easy for me to grab things on the go. So obviously I have a dog, I'm walking her multiple times a day. I can easily grab a clean mask, her leash, my keys. I've got clean masks on the top and then I put the dirty masks on the bottom. And I've also got these slippers that are really easily accessible. Being in a high-rise, if I need to throw something in the trash chute or do laundry or get my mail, I can easily just slip those on, slip those off, and they stay out of the way. I've also got these summer shoes for walking the dog when the weather gets nicer. I've got disposable masks in case I don't want to wear one of my fabric ones, and hot hands because it's winter. If it were summer, I would have a fanny pack or like sunglasses in that cubby. And then this is just a bag that has other bags in it, other reusable shopping bags. And then I've got Tinley's food here, which is super convenient being right by the door because little Miss Tinley does not always come when you call her. So it's actually very convenient to have that right by the front door when I take her on walks. And I've got it labeled in case I ever get hit by a car and someone has to feed her. They know how much to feed her. These shoe holders are also really nice to hold toilet paper or paper towels so that you don't have to go all the way up and open a whole new thing or go down to your storage locker. They're very easily accessible. Going into the back of the closet, I've got extra stools back here for the times that I'm entertaining if I want to add more seating for people, and they easily fold up in the back. I've also got wrapping paper and cards and ribbons if I want to give someone a gift at the last minute. I've got this little broom and little dustpan, which is really nice being in a small space, especially with all of the salt that we're dragging in lately. And extra shoes in case I have something fancy to go to and I need to wear a fancier shoe. All of the extras are in the center where I rarely go. And that is kind of the mudroom / coat closet / entryway. And then on this side, I've got more household items on the top. That's the entire top shelf is household items. And I've got some very easily accessible sweaters for when I'm walking the dog and I just want to put on a pullover. In the summer, I'll put, lighter weight things. And in the middle, I've got my work blouses and my work pants. And then I hang just the super fluffy items. So I've got my robe, one fluffy sweater, 2 onesies that I wear, and I've got a handheld steamer in the back for my work clothes or church dresses. I fold all of my clothes because I don't have hanging space, so that handheld steamer comes in really handy. And you can get that on Amazon. It takes 2 seconds to heat up, so whenever I need to steam something to get ready, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes. And then I've got this cube system, and in here I've got extra pantry items, canned goods, dried beans, nuts, that sort of thing, flax seed. I've got more household items, baking soda, water, conditioner, laundry detergent. They turn off the water a lot being in a high-rise, so it's really important to always have water on hand just in case they have to do a water shutoff. And then I've got these 4 cubes with all of my church dresses, which again, of course, I would steam if I were going to go to church. And then I've got all of our winter items, extra harnesses, extra coats for Tinley. When we go for walks outside, I just pull that whole thing out, and then I just put the whole thing back in. I've got all of my baseball hats. I love baseball hats, and summer clothes. And a lot of people ask me, where are the rest of your clothes? Because I really just have that one closet, and then this closet I turned into an office, so I lost all of that closet space. I've got this little closet, but that's for toiletries and linens and towels. So the rest of my clothes are actually in this nightstand and under the bed. This bed has 4 big drawers that I use as dresser drawers. So this one has all of my pants in it. I just have 1 pair of jeans, and then I've got workout pants, I've got yoga pants, I've got lounge pants, and I've got like fleece-lined leggings for when I'm walking the dog because it's so cold outside. And in this drawer I have some nicer long sleeve shirts, some sweaters, things that I could wear pretty much season long, every season except summertime. And I've also got my workout t-shirts in here that I just kind of throw in. And in the back, I fold up some of my undershirt like camis and tank tops. So as far as office organization goes, I sit on this bench as my office chair, and it's a shoe storage bench. So I have all of these bins and room for storage. I also have this sliding out keyboard holder that I just put extra items in as well. I've got a mini desktop computer and an external hard drive. I have a whole other video that is a Clawfist tour of all of the gadgets I have and how I built this. So I will link that video below and you can watch the Clawfist tour in a little bit more detail. These remote control holders, for example, were so much cheaper than mail organizers, and they've been a really great extra organization item. Up here I have some filing cabinets and a printer just in case I need to print something. And at night when we're ready to go to bed, I take the coffee table and I just slide it to the side. Another reason why I did not get a storage unit coffee table, because the bottom of the couch actually slides out and up, and it can be a guest bed, or we just use it to watch movies at night before bed. And I kind of rearrange the pillows and the blankets. So at night, this is where Tinley will sleep. She'll switch between sleeping on the couch and sleeping inside of her crate, but she really likes to have the freedom of 2 different places that she can go throughout the night. And I take the big fluffy blanket from the bed and I put it on the couch as well, so she knows that it's bedtime and that we're going to be going to sleep. And she doesn't bother me at all in the bed. She pretty much just spends her time in the living room, like I said, toggling between her crate and the couch. And then in the morning, everything goes back the way it was, and she knows that it's daytime. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We try to put out a new video every Thursday. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we do. But it really helps to have an extra subscriber and an extra thumbs up. So go ahead, smash that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button. Even if you hated the video, click the thumbs up button. At least it will let me know that people are watching my videos and that I should try harder next time, and then maybe you'll like it next time.